We started a project maybe a year and a half ago, and the concept came about gardening, about sustainability, about feeding the kids in this area. From there, it just grew. Now we're running a proper garden where we can feed a community.
Eldorado Park is situated in the south of Johannesburg. The area is known for its poverty, violence in the area, drugs in the area. You'll see a lot of youth, young people, they will complete school or drop out of school, sit at home. They don't have anywhere else to go.
The unemployment rate is up to about 70%. Single parent households up to about 80%.
So the community faces problems like malnutrition. These kids usually come to school to eat.
When a kid sits in a classroom with his stomach empty, he can't concentrate on his classwork.
Teachers were taking money out of their pockets to buy food for learners because we have a lot of poor learners at the school.
When we came out here the first time, I saw the need and I was like, so why can't MUFG Bank be the one that starts something here?
It started in 2018 during our Mandela Month packing event. This is where I met a passionate young lady. We talked about food assistance, but she then mentioned, can't we make a bigger difference?
And that's where we started to dig deep, and then we thought, well, why don't we do something that would provide sustainability? And that's how the vegetable garden started.
We got volunteers from the community, unemployed people that lived in Eldorado Park that wanted to learn about gardening, about agriculture.
So my role has been coordinating volunteers in the community, getting them in, teaching them a skill, how to plant, how to do beddings, how to do the whole structure of the garden you see right here behind you, and developing them, giving them skills to start their own vegetable gardens.
I came as a volunteer and I didn't know nothing about planting, but as I'm working and I thought to myself, the passion comes in and I enjoyed it.
I think that was the start of like this domino effect. Kids that actually use the sports facility, they would come in with the food that we were growing. We were able to team it up with the meal packs that Rise Against Hunger provided.
We're now able to supply the community, the school, the kids that play in this football club. When they go home at night, even if this was their only meal for the day, it's a meal.
I live very close by, about 300 meters from the fields. And I passed this barren field many years ago and I thought we could convert it into a sports field.
Before this, I was actually sitting with my with a paintbrush and painting our netball field, the lines with the paintbrush.
The vision was first the garden, and then it just started growing. We built this multi-purpose courts facility so that girls can play netball, we can do hockey, and we can do football.
We've achieved 3 full football fields, 3 change rooms, a living quarters for our caretaker. We've got a multi-purpose court, and we've got 2 half-size courts.
You get youngsters, from the age of 7 until 18, taking part in different sporting courts, from soccer to hockey to netball.
The ratio in our community, girls are 7-3. So there's an incredible need to start developing our children, our ladies in our area in terms of that, to empower them. So the focus with girls, we needed special attention and made sure that girls take care of girls. So we didn't dwell into that until MUFG came on board to assist us.
This is to empower children, the young kids, especially girls that fall pregnant at a young age. So we're trying to prevent it. So that's why we have our netball and hockey team, also soccer for girls. So we're just trying to lift them up like our boys. As far as they can go, we want the girls also to go, so they can go and study abroad and all that, so they can become professional.
You look at these kids playing here today, and we've done something great.
They get safe haven, they get a safe space where they can have, like-minded youngsters united through the power of sport.
We're giving hope and to show the kids, hey, There's something here that you can come be a part of that can change your life.
I love here across the road. As you can see, it's just indoor pitch, but before it wasn't here. When I come here, I just get my boots, soccer boots, walk to gym. We come 4 o'clock, we play with our friends. Sometimes we play side, wait for the coach. When the coach come, we run some laps, and then we start our training.
We were like, well, how can we push ourselves a bit further? And that's where the classroom container came in. It was a place where we can actually provide financial literacy to the youth of this area, how they can use the income and save it and basically plan for the future.
When they come into this classroom container, they're able now to go online and research, do assignments, apply for jobs, do their CV.
My involvement in this project was to build and install the online classroom, and also at the same time install some type of connectivity. And the connectivity we looked at is via satellite. We provide the backend and bring Wi-Fi enable hotspot area to the community and to the school.
This is going to change their lives. This is where we're going to see the difference, the impact that's going to be on their lives, because data is so expensive in South Africa. And finally, you're getting Wi-Fi, and that's just going to make such a huge impact for education.
This classroom changed a lot because there's a lot of things I learned here that I even learned at school. Grades, my grades are improving in a lot of things. It's very helpful for learners because there's access to free Wi-Fi, a projector for school work, and a lot. Can do a lot in this classroom.
10 years, 20 years from now, I want to hear that this kid sat in this container, did research. Today he's working for NASA.
We are here today to celebrate. This is the beginning, this is historic. This is the beginning of good things to come for our community. So every single person sitting here, you've contributed. You gave an opportunity to these learners to dream again.
MUFG, multinational bank that's acting locally. We're incredibly proud to be part of that. It is much needed, and it's where the impact drives communities.
This work is a key element of MUFG's culture in our strive to support communities in locations we operate in around the world.
This isn't just a vote of thanks, but also a moment to honor people that have showed us the true spirit of Ubuntu.
To everybody that's been involved in this project, for all those who've been here full-time or if you've been volunteering, it's absolutely fantastic. You should be very proud of yourselves for what you have achieved, and take a bow.
In Japanese, when we say thank you, it comes from an endearing place. It comes from the heart. So I'll end by saying, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for sharing this day with us.
What you want, I've got all you need. I'll be your Ashana, you go be my jailer. What it do? I want to play with you. We go round this town because I'm mad over you. The way you make me feel me, like yeah. You go be my LAX, no go run away. I'll be next to you, that's why you call me Uju boy. If any other man put us under our way, you be my wheezy boy, you make me mine. What I no get
MUFG operates around the world. In South Africa, we're extremely small, but we do our part by coming into communities like El Dorado Park and providing assistance.
The work that we have done here shows that you don't need a big team to accomplish anything. In our office, there's just only 4 individuals. So even if it's 2 of you that get together to do something, you can make a difference.
I think this project shows our colleagues around the world that anything's possible. 4 of us have delivered this, and we have tens of thousands of people around the globe. So yeah, to my colleagues out there, we've set the challenge. We look forward to your response.
What this project has done has definitely brought the community a lot closer.
You're doing so much to impact the needy. You understand, the kids who don't have a cell phone, who don't have boots, who don't have shoes, who don't have food. We feel you in Africa, we feel you in El Dorado Park as MUFG, that you have impacted us, and we're incredibly grateful.
From this garden, other gardens will be developed. And from those other gardens, skills development will be given to community members.
With passion comes the drive. With that drive, makes things that are impossible be possible.
I'm going for a agriculture course. I want my grandchildren, even my children, to look back. So they'll follow me and they'll teach their children the very same thing.
The future, we don't know. For me personally, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm excited to see what my future is in store for me.
What you want, I've got all you need. I'll be your Ashana, you go be my jailer. What it do?